incredible amount of balancing that was happening. And then it wasn't happening. I have my phone on a candle against my window so I can get a good angle, and my curtain keeps moving because I have my fan on. I hope it won't fall again. But, anyways, has anyone else been feeling like they're in 2017 again? Or like in 2017, I was 11 years old. What was I doing at 11 years old? Not a lot. I was playing a lot of Splatoon and a lot of Breath of the Wild mostly. I wasn't really allowed on the internet. The only thing I was allowed to watch online were my friend's Minecraft videos and LD Shadow Lady because she didn't swear. So I had a very limited kind of like exposure to things online. I was very, I wouldn't say sheltered. I think it's reasonable to not want your 10-year-old on YouTube unsupervised in like 2016, but all my classmates were, so I had no idea what they were talking about. I didn't know what a Vine was until 2018. I only watched Astif movies after going to my friend's house. Please excuse my stutter on vowels. Sometimes I can't say them. I have a stutter. It's bad. But anyways, I didn't watch Astif movies until I was like a lot later after they came out, and everyone had already been referencing the I Like Trains Kid since like third grade. And I was like, what are you people talking about? I didn't see a lot of stuff. Whenever someone's like, this is my childhood, I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What is that? What is that? Tell me what that is. So I didn't really get to experience any of that, which is fine. But I think that when people get older, they kind of want to experience what they didn't get to experience when they were kids because they were kids. Like in 2020, a lot of people, and a lot of people still do, like, my cat is breaking into my room. A lot of people wanted to be seen and like have 2010s fashion. Like a decade later, all of a sudden everyone was like, we need to be Y2K, you guys. And I think that's cool. But my cat is staring at me. She looks very scary. But I think a lot of that comes down to seeing all these cool things and being like, I wish I could do that, but I'm like 10, you know? So I started watching Rick and Morty, and I think that was really popular in like 2018, I think. And I never watched it because I was a kid. And then, do not mess with my camera. Let me try to show you guys her. Oh, she got mad at me. So I was 10, and then I was 11, then I was 12, and then the next thing I knew, everyone's telling me, don't watch Rick and Morty, it's bad. And then I'm 20, everyone's like, CG, you need to watch Rick and Morty, it's really good. So I'm watching Rick and Morty, and it's actually good. And I'm like, what the hell? And I started re listening to Crazy How to Be a Human Being by the Glass Animals. And I'm like, this album is the best album. Where was I in 2016 when it came out? Oh, yeah, I was 10 years old, so I'm never going to go to the How to Be a Human Being tour. I'm never going to hear those songs played live because I was 10. And I started watching Eddsworld. And that was also at its peak in like 2016, 2017. Not its peak, that's when it had its revival because of the end and like all those episodes coming out. But with Tom Scott and stuff, and then he left. But that was at its peak in like 2016, 2017, 2018 too. So I'm like, why am I so 2017 pilled right now? Like, I've been rewatching all these animation memes. I've been into Undertale itself again, and I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah, I like, this is stuff that was popular when I was like 10 years old. And I never got to watch Eddsworld when I was 10 because I wasn't allowed to. And obviously, you can't watch Rick and Morty when you're 10, or you shouldn't. And I knew about how to be a human being, but like it didn't hit to me because I was 10 or 11. And now I'm like, now I get it. I'm 20, I get it. bro, I get it. Bro, I get it. Bro, I get it. And I feel like in like 10 years, in like 2036, there's going to be people being like, who are like 10 right now, and then they turn 20, and they're like, wait, you guys need, what's like a popular thing right now? Wait, you guys, I wish that I was 20 in 2026 so I could have listened to um what's an album that came out this year? So I could have listened to Finn Wolfhard's new album, but I was 10. Oh, I wish I could have been there at the peak of the Amazing Digital Circus, but I was 8 years old, you know? Like, I think it's funny how things like that work. Like, everyone in 2020 who is posting about stuff that was like in the 2010s. And I think that's really cool, but um, it's just like a really like interesting phenomenon to me, honestly. And like I started doing it and I didn't even realize. And then like I follow the artist Crumb Cup Toast. They're really cool, and they're the one that kind of inspired me to watch Eddsworld in the first place. Shout out to their pork soda animation. If you know how crazy I am about that, you know, you know. But shout out to them because they like made this post that was like, yeah, I'm making Eddsworld animations and like Rick and Morty comics, and I feel like I'm in 2018. I'm like, me too. Me too. Are we all just in 2018 right now? Are we all in 2017? Are we all here? Are we all here? Are you guys here? Let me know. Let me know. I'm only on season 3 of Rick and Morty. I think it's really good. I think it's really funny so far. My cat is digging her claws into my legs. So I'm going to cut it off so I can. Oh, she's getting up. Okay. Anyways, yeah, is anyone else experiencing this sort of weird time thing? Like in 2030, 2020, you know, we all miss things we weren't there for. Bye.